Hello everyone and welcome back to Mars Horizon. We are still on our way to build artificial satellite payload in our first playthrough as ESA. We finished the research, we started to build the payload, so I think... Wait a second. Yeah, we finished... We already saw that. So I screwed up the save game, but it's fine. We saw this in the last episode already. So, NASA and Japan completed the test launch. So now we have to design our launch vehicle, which is great. Wait a second. Let's take a look at the research. So we are currently, I think, 1 month away from finishing the upper stage. So we cannot quite build the mission vehicle yet. All right, so now we are done with the research. Let's see, can we build the vehicle for this payload? Let's see. We will need a vehicle capable of carrying the payload, all right. So we need an upper stage and we need a booster stage. So for the upper stage, we currently only have one available upper stage, which is the Topaz. Exactly, so it can carry 40 kilograms, which is exactly the payload. And it also can reach Earth orbit, which is also fine. So for the booster stage, yeah, we know that. Let's take the Emerald. I think this is how it's pronounced, but I have no idea. It requires a small launch pad and also 400 kilograms of payload for this stage, so this is also fine. All right. Yeah, you can see here we can reach the destination. We have enough power to lift everything, and we have the required launch pad, so we can confirm this. And now we can build it. All right, 3 months left. So now let's take a look at the research. What do we want to research next? We could, in theory, get the rocket test pad online so that we could do the launch reliability mission training. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure if we need it for the next mission. Let's see, the Pioneer. The Pioneer has a mass of 35 kilograms, but we will not have a rocket that reaches the lunar orbit. Also, yeah, thanks to all the people voting for the next research mission. So I counted all the votes, and 100% of voters want to go lunar orbit, which are currently 2 of 2. So thank you, Philip and Julie, for voting. We will do the lunar orbit mission. So we will keep the animals at home. Yeah, allow them to rest. Maybe we will do this a little bit later, but for the first mission after artificial satellite, we will go for the lunar orbit. But let's see, which upper stage is able to reach the moon? So I think all of those 3. No, this is Scout is only for Earth orbit. So we would need the Jupiter or the Able stage. Let's see, this one starts at 75% launch reliability. This one starts at 65. Wait a second, is this correct? It launches at... Oh, it can only launch 350 kilograms. So... Yeah, I think the Jupiter makes most sense. It's most versatile. Also, what about the cost? It's also cheaper than Able, but it can carry more. Okay, so what we will do is we will research the rocket test pad first. It should just be 2 months, I guess. Yeah, rocket test pad is now done. We will launch our vehicle in 1 month. Let's take a look at the mission, at the events. So we have 8 months for Japan, 11 for China, and 8 for NASA to launch the artificial satellite. So we are pretty far ahead at the moment. Now for the research, I think we should start to go for the mission. Yeah, let's go for the mission next. How much time do we need for the payload? We just need 2 months to research to build the payload. And yeah, but this is 750 science, so this is really expensive to research. Let's take a look. What about the rockets are pretty cheap to research. I'm not sure, maybe we should start with the booster and the upper stage and give them some levels by doing missions with them before doing the artificial satellite, the lunar orbit mission. No, we will research the mission first, I think. Let's go to the next month. Researching the missions first and then start working on the payload already worked pretty good in the demo. So let's stick to that. And if it does not work, we will do it differently the next time. So let's set a launch date. Yeah, we can already launch in January. It's optimal launch conditions. Which means, yeah, let's take a look at the budget. Yes, we are level 3, perfect. So we now get 75k per month. Nice. All right. And we are still 5 months ahead of the other agencies. So we could reschedule in case something is bad in terms of weather conditions, but that looks pretty good. Yeah, this should definitely give us some bonus, right? Good conditions. It's not optimal, but it's good already. So we have a chance of 51 plus 17 is 68. Yes, let's try that. I think even if this explodes, we still have enough time to build the payload again and the rocket. But let's hope everything works out. Come on. Nice. All right. Yes, that was pretty clear. Okay, secure launch, no mission effects. And we got level up for the upper stage and the booster. Okay, now let's do the mini game and see if anything changed compared to the demo. We need to collect 2 comms and 2 data. And we have, all right, during mission tasks, we need to issue commands. Okay, we have 2 commands. Yeah, let's disable the tutorial. I think I know what I'm doing, hopefully. If not, please let me know if I do something completely wrong. So, for the bonus objective, we need 3 of each. So the first we should do is visual data collection to get some data, and then we could use the data plus energy for data transmission, which would bring us to 3 comms already. Okay, first one did not work. Let's see, this command will reduce by 1. No, we need to resist this, or otherwise our next command cannot work at all. Okay, that worked. So we are now at 3 comms. We have 3 turns remaining. Okay, we should get this easily. Let's go for atmospheric sampling and recharge 1, just in case something goes wrong. No, it does not. Which which means we are now at 2 and 3. All right, and now we just need to recharge one more time. Signal return test. This works 100% because we have 2 energy. So if this fails, we can still resist. Okay. That was pretty easy. Okay, I had one comment of in the last episode of Philip, who also voted on during the lunar orbit, saying that you could easily win every mission of the first era with experimental payload. So I guess he was right. This was pretty easy. So we should try to build experimental payloads the next time we are doing a mission, which will have very low reliability, but it should still be possible to easily finish the mission. Maybe, if we are lucky, get the bonus objective as well. But now let's build the test lab. I think it gets adjacency from the launch pad as well as the hangar. Yeah. So we will build this one right here. Plus 1% launch reliability, minus 3 vehicle build cost. So let's build this. We will now get 500, which means next month, fears over artificial satellite. Following your agency launching the first artificial satellite, several foreign newspapers have claimed this satellite represents a global security threat. Of course. NASA have requested that your agency releases the full specifications of your ESA-2B payload to prove its scientific purpose and quell public anxiety. Your advisors believe agreeing to the request will improve your reputation with NASA, though the latter will likely gain science from it. I think since we are playing as ESA and we will get bonuses for our joint missions, I would like to go for the reputation gain with the other agencies as often as possible. So in this case, we will share the specifications. I think giving NASA some of the science is not too bad. We are still pretty far ahead, I guess. So NASA has gained some science, but we got 25 reputations. All right, lunar orbit research is also done. And given we will still get 500 because of the artificial satellite, we should finish Pioneer in 1 month because we have 299 left, right? Yeah, so let's research the Pioneer. Exactly, Pioneer research is also done. Okay, now let's go for the vehicle. I would like to have the Jupiter rocket for this mission. And we should also take a look if we have some requests. Yeah, we have. So we could get ionospheric measurements. This would give us 150 support. This is huge. And also 500 science over 2 months. Although we will have the experimental payload mission modifier. So we will have minus 25% payload reliability. Even if we do not choose the experimental payload prototype, I guess. Yeah, so even the standard one will have this reduction. And if we use the prototype, this will get even worse. So I think we should stick to the standard payload for this very mission, just in case. It has 40% here, so I guess this should work. Let's go to the solar system. And the rocket test pad is done. Brilliant. Jupiter research is completed. And we have the payload complete. Okay, now we need to design a vehicle. Let's take a look at the research time of the Jupiter rocket. We need 2 months to finish the Jupiter upper stage. But what we could in theory do, I'm not sure if this makes sense. But here's the idea. We will use the topaz for the upper stage, and for the lower part we could either take the ammo rod, which we already used, so launch reliability is pretty good, or we could mount this thing on a Jupiter booster, which is way too overpowered, but it has a better reliability and it will gain some experience for the moon mission. Costs quite a lot of money, so it's 80k more expensive, which is more than the money we get each month. But I never tried something crazy like that. Even I'm not sure if we need to if we will use the emerald very often again. I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? We are at the end of this episode already. We are now 16 minutes in it. I would like you to decide what we would do with this launch vehicle. Do you want to build the emerald, or do you want to build the Jupiter and give it a try for this next mission? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.